Hello. So they just had an update in Daphne, and we're all getting 200 gems. And this update requires... Oh, there's new character animations. Does this mean there's a new character? Alright. New legendary adventurer, life stealer, Erwin. The mage. He's a fire elf. Erwin, a mage who delved into forbidden arts that steal the life of those around him. His heart still yearns for the countless spells still beyond his grasp. Adventure's good, even when not merriment. You'd agree, right? So he's neutral, fire. Flames of Gluttony. Deals moderate fire type damage spell to one enemy. Damage increases more enemies are damage reduced if learned by someone other than Erwin. Spell graph bookmark. Reduce the MPSP costs. Increases damage dealt to enemies. Is the same spell attack as in the previous action selected. So, interesting. If you always use the same spell in the same battle, apparently it's going to lower the cost. This could be useful in, like, boss fights if you're always casting the same spell. It's not going to help you too much in a lot of normal fights, since a lot of times the reason you're reading mage is to try to clean fights up quick. So this won't help you much in normal fights. It's more of a boss ability, which actually I think might be... This is actually, I think, going to be probably actually a good skill. Any attack that inflicts spell damage on enemies. So, like, if you cast Pharaoh 4 and then cast Pharaoh 4 again the next turn, you would have a discount is what it looks like. Unless, though, it has to... We have to see if it's not, like, one of those 3 to 10. If it's only 3 to 10, like, whatever, like, you see some of those abilities, then it won't be good. But if it's any ability, it actually could be quite good. Life Stealer, Erwin will be available, you know, for, like, 4 weeks. Bonus items, Librarian Rod. Magic power if the spell attack in the previous action. Oh, Glasses of Calm increases passive IQ up. That's actually could be good, because it increases IQ. This one's Robes IQ Obstruction. Oh, interesting. Adds IQ to magic. If it's like the mage shields. The mage shield or whatever it's called. There's one that has the IQ barrier on it, so... It's pretty much what it is. It's IQ obstruction instead of IQ, unless this could be a weird translation too. Then of course you got your jeweler offers. And the night trials are finally here. Awesome. Oh, adventurer who aspires to knighthood, to what do you swear your sword and your shield? To what purpose do they serve? Demonstrate what path of a knight truly is. Beginner level of trials. Night trials are exclusive dungeons for knights and wanderers, where up to 3 may enter at once. The trials become available upon accepting a request to the royal capital. Make your way through the dungeon and reach the royal guardian knight who waits within. Earn a proof of your mastery as a knight. The above becomes available. So this looks like a bug here, like a typo there. Didn't like that. It's a color. I think this meant to be a different color, this part of the text. But anyway, the above request becomes available in the Adventurers Guild, Royal Capital. Now I want you to be certain of the beginning abyss. Alright. Completing the night trials up to advanced difficulty rewards up to the 600 seals of the night. These get to be exchanged. You got Master Knight's Ring. Vitality up. Magic defense, magic defense. Kinda. This is not as good as the other rings. The defense ring, I mean, like, as somebody, like, said, this is somebody who usually, this is probably going to be best on the main character. You make the main character knight. Because the main character, a lot of times, their main job is not dying. So this could be good just to keep your main character alive, but I don't know, like, a lot of times, like, I mean, this is just if you're using a knight specifically to tank. I usually use the main character for role, so I think it could be fine. It's not going to be an item you're going to keep main up on your, like, the Master Fighter ring or the Master Mage ring. This is more of a situations like when you need a defense up. Still going to be worth getting, though. Definitely get it. But it's not going to be as good as the other ones. Oh, there's some special supplies. Cursed Sactal is back. Sand Shadow Cave. Sell only items. Reverse all options instead, just 10 at a time. That could be good for getting a lot of junks, but you could do a bunch of remains too, which you may or may not want to do all at once. You now have more than 100 adventures if you want to spend gems. Bug fixes. Using discipline has some bugs apparently in certain cases. I've never seen it myself, and I've had a lot of discipline. Full power strike had a bug. Don't see any note about the hone skill scroll thing, because that's been bugged since they introduced it with bounties. But we'll see, maybe it'll be fixed. So I guess I'll find out my main account tomorrow. Oh, the days of the festival come to an end. The days filled with fear of the abyss returns.
Right.
Since the Dawn Festival started to celebrate the abyss ceiling and to reaffirm bonds among comrades in arms beyond race. If people felt their bonds and renewed the resolve to stand against the abyss, I suppose the festival meant something. Reaffirm your bond with someone if you were, then I think it shows you truly have what it takes to be an adventurer. Alright.
Welcome to the Guild Tavern, where legends are born.
So we got our gems. Then I guess I have a couple weekly ones to claim. And special supplies.
Got some special supplies for you.
He's kind of cool looking. I kind of like the way he looks. So let's go back to that.
Don't forget to collect tomorrow's supplies too.
So... He's very, like I said, he has a very androgynous look, but that's really common with a lot of elves. In Japanese media, they often have, like, male elves look very similar to the female elves, so it's always you see that a lot in Japanese media, but, I like his style. I think he looks pretty cool. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I don't have a lot of gems, though. Actually, wait, can we get some gems to supplies? No, we don't. We're not far in.
Don't forget to collect tomorrow's supplies too.
Alright. I don't know what that's.
Have a good one.
La da da. So let's go to jewelry.
Looking for a rare jewel among jewel. What do you seek? All excellent. Thank you very much.
You have the $1.59 one and the $23.99. Don't have the 10 for $7.49. That's such a good deal on the few that had it, but we haven't seen it the last couple. Gosh, doesn't have any of the other like ones. Sad. Wow, there are like none of the alternate bundles on this one. Wow. Either they think he's not going to be very popular, or they think he's going to be super popular, and they think they can just get the more expensive ones. I don't know. I don't know, guys.
What do you seek?
Oh, we can tell that's sort of. We don't have. That still wouldn't be quite enough. Maybe we should have used some of the guild points on this account to buy a couple.
What
oh well.
Do you seek?
Bounty medals obviously don't have any on this account.
I am always ready to serve.
Well, let's see here. Let's go look at the video though.
This place is as gloomy as always.
So it falls to me. I have claimed the measure of your days as my own. Die out!
That's it? I was expecting more. Okay. Librarian mod. Same spell. It's hard to know how good this is. Again, it's only going to be limited 1-3. Like, you're probably better off just having a max unified, like, arcane staff or desert staff, because you're just going to have better magic power on all your spells and not just subsequent ones. Like, that's usually it's just better to have better magic power. This one could potentially be interesting because you get extra IQ up. This really depends on how much IQ up you're getting. It also has magic power on it, so this is had this, especially with the next abyss open up. Like the mage's hood might start falling off, like stuff that way. So even if you just get this plus, this might potentially still be better than the mage's hood because we have the 7 mage's hood fully maxed out. It's plus 9 magic power. This has 7 at just level 0, so this could potentially be a better than a mage's hood just as it is. And this one has IQ barrier. Oh, it does have the magic power though, so these could potentially be replacements for mage's hood or mage's robe. So I think these could be good even at 1-3. It'd obviously be better to get more, but yeah, the staff I think is going to be terrible because you're going to miss out way too much magic power, but Old Sage, the baby face, continues to increase each stat. MP magic power, that's actually a good discipline. Those are pretty much the 2 stats you want. MP magic power. MP costs 12. More enemies there are? It's 1 enemy, but a damage increase the more enemies there are. Huh. Seems kind of bad if it's like... Because this is like said, in theory you'd use this against bosses, but I have a feeling your best bet with him is just going to be to teach level up his Pharaoh. Like most mages, just use like Yarmil dupes. Level up his Pharaoh to level 4. That's going to be how you want to use him. But yeah, his discipline's great, but trying to get multiple copies, of course, is going to be a pain in the butt. Unless there's like a higher thing on here. Lifestealer. Why is he called Lifestealer? Yeah, that's normal, right? It's nothing that special. His passive is potentially good. Like getting a damage reduction that could be used, like I said, for repeatable. Like that could be super good in bosses. It does lock him into constantly doing spells though, like it kind of forces him to always do spells. But I think as a legendary, maybe like the limited time legendaries, he might be, I think he, like just by, if it works how I think it is, it could potentially be better than the other mages. So, we have a theme. Oh, we do have, this is it, right? Pursuit of forbidden incantation, defeat undead, defeat humanoid, open treasure chest, and has a gun. Okay. Lifestealer. Why is he called the Lifestealer? I don't understand. Alright. Let's see. Let's go to the exchange.
Welcome. What do you seek?
Pretty normal. Holito. Magic power up page. Bodios page. Holito books are a bit hard to get. This could be worth it. Magic power page. Bodios page. Those are okay too. Obviously, it's legendary adventure main is almost always the best thing to buy from these for 60 points.
I see you are a man of taste.
Like, this is potentially a good robe. Like, it just depends on how much this adds. I mean, mostly just this is like a mage's robe. Like a fully maxed out mage's robe, like a plus 20 is 10 magic power and like 30, I think it's like 30 something defense, so even if you can only get to level 10, this could potentially be better than a mage's robe. Like I said, the mage's robe, mage hoods are pretty much best in slot for mages right now, even though they're like trade waterway. And this thing, the best mage gear is from the trade waterway right now, because mages just did not get much out of Garda Fortress. I assume they're gonna get something better than Next Abyss, but if they don't get better stuff, like these items could actually be really good. The other thing, the Next Abyss is probably wind type. Is there probably going to be a wind theme to it? It has like storms, like there's blizzards and stuff. Like, but I got the impression it's going to be very wind themed. Again, I don't know for sure. But like, if he's a fire type, right? So if we, like, so he could potentially be really good. On the other hand, you might just be better off just investing in Asha because Asha is available. Like the best ability is availability. And And if you want a fire mage, Asha's probably better. Plus, she has a second class. She can class change into priest, get all the priest spells. His passive's potentially better, though. The new Asha with Emerge, she does have better chance of landing debuffs and stuff like that, so... Yeah, I'd have to actually have him to see how good that skill actually is, because I don't know. Like I said, without actually having one, it's hard for me to rate how good that is. But I'll probably buy some bones on my main account tomorrow, see, like I said, just so you can see. Like I said, because there's a couple of things for that shop I might buy. I don't want to spend too much, but I'll definitely buy, like, the one bone, at the very least. We could probably afford to spend a few others. I don't know why I went here. I meant to go jewelry. But...
Welcome. What do you seek?
yeah, potentially. Yeah, there's no other bundles, though, so... you know, I'll buy this one on my main account. I don't think I want to spend the 23 on that. I don't really buy those ones anymore. Yeah, I don't know. There's not any good deals, so... but, yeah, so that's Erwin. He could potentially be good. It just really depends on the specifics of that skill, like how much it reduces, and is there a limit? If it's just like 3 to 10 MP, it's not going to be that great, but if it's any spell, like where it reduces every time, and if it's more than 1 MP at a time, it could be potentially pretty good savings. But like, that's the kick. I don't know the specifics of it. His other skill, it's probably going to be worse than like a Pharaoh like rank 4 would be my guess, but again, that remains to be seen. Anyway, not too much more to say on this. Like, they're supposed to have the next Abyss probably launching next month. If you want to know more about the 4th Abyss, I did a video about everything we know, and you can find one down below. As always, thank you for watching.